Hey, so we're live, and this is Monday morning. It's a little bit special today. Normally, I stream at night or on the weekend, but I'm on vacation this week, so we're going to continue a little bit our exploration of Wolcen. This is episode 4. If you haven't seen anything yet, if it's your first, then I encourage you to go back and maybe see episode 1, 2, and 3, or one of those, just to see a little bit where we're at. We are at level 8 right now, and I think we have a little bit of. We don't have anything to sell. Everything had already been sold. I'm sorry. And yeah, so we're gonna continue this strange quest. We are with Seren. That's her name. And we're supposed to look for her, but she instead of coming with us and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, you were looking for me, so yes, I'll come back with you." She kind of sent us on errands for her. At first, I started more with a kind of end-to-end combat thing as a build, but I decided to switch on to a more wizardy thing, more oriented on spells. But I still do both. I mean, that's the idea of that game. I think you can always do both. When people are aligned, I mean, I really like that spell. Since it's going a little bit up right now. At first it wasn't doing any damage, but now the more you use a spell in that game, the stronger it gets, and it levels up. So that one is level 4 right now, and each time you use it, experience goes up. For those who doesn't know him, I just look at my camera, and this is my friend Rexar. He's my my friend who is gaming with me. Hello! Yeah, he's a big fan of gaming. And I think I'm being attacked right now. So maybe I should go back and... Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. So I'm gonna try to level up this one a little bit by using it more. I really like it. Doesn't cost that much. And it costs 126. That's a little bit more than the firewall. Here we go. For those who doesn't know how also works, you have this bar over here at the bottom. When you're in that color here, you can use spell. When you use spell, it goes the other way around, and then it's rage, and it's called Umbra. And on the other one here, it's rage, and you can use it to use end-to-end combat. So there's kind of a mix of both. Did I get everything? You can press Alt to see if there's anything else on the ground. We're gonna go see a little bit what we got. Oh, a new shield. It has more defense and its look is better, but less block chance and less block efficiency. But just for the sake of it, let's just look at the look. Look at the look. Oh, that's nice. Okay, for the difference, I think I'm going with this one. This one is very fast, so we're gonna check show detail here to see weapon damage and damage rates. We are at 34. This one has less, but it's very fast, and the other one is below average. So let's see the difference. Okay, we're still hitting for 26.2 instead of 34, so that one's better still. We have better on this one, and oh my god, we have much better on this one too. I like to look at my loot right away. Okay, so we have to go to this yellow one over here. I don't remember which one it is, but we'll find it. Oh, I just saw that you have the clock here on the right corner, just under the map. You can see what time it is. That's a nice little feature. Because sometimes when you start playing those games, you don't see time pass, and I really like the fact that you can throw fireballs and then turn around and decide to do a big hit on those guys. Something, you know, something like this. That's really nice. That's a nice feature. I still think that the graphic of the spells right now are a little bit underwhelming. I don't know if you've seen Last Ark, a few image of this. It's a Korean game that is the same type of, it's a ARPG with MMO components, and the graphics and especially the spell effects look completely crazy. I mean, there's a dragon coming out of the earth, but for now we still have some basic skill. I mean, we're really on low level right now, and so maybe spells down the road will be more impressive. Oh, okay, I can go through this river. Some river you can't go through them, and some rivers you can. You have to look on your map to see if it's possible or not. Okay, so I have to find an unspoiled Pissus egg. So that's the quest with Pittus. So we'll go into inventory here. Try something. We have that helm over here, which says it's minus 10 damage taken from Pittus. But it generates rage. I don't know if I want to switch. And this one does 28% damage more on Pittus. Let's just see if the damage output is that different. We're at 34, and with this we're at 27, but we lose our shield. But it's 28% more damage. So, okay, let's try it out, just for fun. Let's try this thing. Oh, it's a nice staff. Okay, so the animation at least is a little bit different than what we had. We already saw that kind of map with that web. So of course they're reusing some of the decor, which is okay. I mean, I think it's normal, especially when you're in alpha like this. What's that? Oh, that's a watcher. So that thing throws a fireball. Use the power of Mage Staff to unleash fire spell at the enemy. Okay, so you're not hitting per se. You're throwing a fireball at them. Okay. Didn't understand that. So it's really a ranged thing. We have this new ring. Want to see what it does. Those things I'm gonna put down here, because of course we're gonna keep them. Oh, and that one is electric. Okay. Oh, it has a socket. Plus 8 to shadow resistance, plus 5% to your maximum health. This one is better for now. Let's go see with shift what the other one does. Umber resistance change to gain health. I'm sorry, and more on critical weapon. Shadow resistance, max health. Not that good. Maybe if you put something on support. Plus 1 to your chance to inflict burn with fire damage, and this one does plus 1 chance to inflict stun with physical damage. Okay. Well, for now, I don't think we're gonna switch anything. We're gonna stay that way. And we're gonna continue our little walk. Oh! What happened there? What was that? Normally I throw fireballs, but that time it was like many fireballs. Okay, so it kind of changes, for what I understand. And it doesn't cost any rage. I mean, it doesn't give you any rage when you hit something with it, because technically you're not hitting something with it. Yeah. Okay. So the spell you're gonna be using will change. You see, that was kind of a fire laser or something. Oh, that's nice. So you cannot, when you have a staff like that, you always have mana to do whatever you like, or Umbra, should I say, to do whatever you like. But at the same time, if you want to use the system to go between normal attacks, melee attack, and spells, then you can't, because you're not accumulating any rage. Oh, those one are spitting some kind of a heat. Okay, wait. Well, you still can use a little bit of rage if you use your normal spells. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. You see, if I use this over here, there was a little bit of rage there. That's kind of... Oh, I forgot that we can do this. Oh, so that's a Tithys warrior. The other thing that I see that could be a problem with using a staff, even if you want to go full spell damage, is the fact that if you're not using your spells, they're not leveling up. Yeah. If my theory is right, it's okay, is good. And I think it using them is and my fireball, my normal fireball seems to hit for more than the one of the spell, of course, because that one is kind of regulated by how much damage the staff does. Gonna go a little bit further away from those guys. I'm gonna freeze them, do a roll, and continue to blast them as much as I can. Oh, and just like that, we're level 9. That's nice. We're gonna be able to, but I'm gonna back up a little bit just to make sure that nothing attacks us while we are putting some points over here. So we're weak again in agility. There's a trend here. We're gonna put 2 points in it just to be on average. Gonna go up a little bit in toughness also. I died a few times because I wasn't careful enough. Let's put a point in ferocity. It still helps us on defense and critical damage modifier. Right now we are on the minus side. That's weird. It's because we're just average. And this one here is great. So the 4 points we have left, we're gonna put it there. Here we go. And now we'll go see... Oh, there's a little plus on our fireball. I think it's because we're level 5. And now we have a choice. You launch 1 additional fireball, or reduce the skill's Umbra cost. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the second fireball. That seems nice. Let's go for this one. Okay. So it will look like this. Ah. And they split a little bit. Okay. That's nice to have. That's cool. And we're gonna go here and work on the wheel thing. We're gonna go in there. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because I can't see what we're doing. So this one, I don't think we overkill. Now grants you temporary 3% willpower bonus and their effects. What about this one? Okay, so that's more fear, but we don't do any fear. Plus 15% physical damage you inflict. Umbra damage. We don't have any Umbra yet. Against feared enemy, but we don't cast fear, so that's a problem. Maybe we could go that way. Huh. 20% chance to fear all enemy in a 5-minute turn when performing a physical overkill. That's kind of a combination. If we go that way, frenzy. So maybe we should not have gone that way. What's on this side? Frailty. It's Umbra damage. We don't have any Umbra damage, but we'll go just to get this one over here. So to spell damage if Umbra is full, and okay, let's go to with this one. Those are sadly empty. When we get back to the city, I think we're gonna use the other one. Maybe we should rotate that. Yeah. We're gonna confirm this on level 10. We're gonna go back to the city and try to switch that around a little bit. Oh, and we have something here. We have a choice over here too. The Brutal Strike. So I'm not sure. I postulated that those things grow as you use it. I haven't used this one for a long time and it grew up, so maybe it's just following your level. Reduce the skill rage cost and the explosion radius for brutal strike is increased. Oh, well, more damage. Okay. Or more increase range damage. That seems nice. So the goal today is just to get that thing, that what we need to find, the unspoiled Pittus Egg. I don't know where we're gonna find it. I'm wait for those guys to line up a little bit. I'm not sure why sometimes, I mean, you seem to be really aligned, but in some strange way you're not. So I'm a little sad about the thing with levels. I think I preferred the idea of having those things, the spells, going up as you use them. I think I'm gonna read on this one, just to make sure that what I'm telling you makes sense. Because for now I'm not sure it does. I'm having two different theories, and I'm not sure which one is the right one. So I'll go read on this. That's a promise I make. And in the next video on number 10. Oh my god, that was nice. Woohoo! I like the rotation between spells with the staff. That's nice. I want you to leave a comment on something. Does the background disturb you? I mean, I didn't do anything on the background. This is just the door in my office, and you can see the door for a little bathroom that is next to it, and you have a chair, and well, you can see with your eyes what's going on. Do you mind that? Would you prefer me to have some kind of a background behind me? I'm open to the suggestion. I really never thought of it. It's a friend of mine that told me, hey, maybe you should put something behind you, just to do it a little bit more professional. And I don't think he's wrong with that. But I need to invest in anyway on that, so maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. So if you're watching this, oh, okay. So when those guys seems to be kind of a little bit more boosted in a way, so they appear red on your screen, and I have poison on me right now. You can see this here. Let's try to finish that guy. Okay, he's protected from lightning and poison. Let's freeze him and finish him off. There we go. That's important to check if you have the time. Of course, there's a lot going on where you're being attacked, but if you can check that, it can save your life. I was going to use a little bit more of the Thunderbolt, and I saw right away that it was a wrong idea. It was not a good idea. That's Umbra potion. Okay, so I'm gonna change one of those for one of those. I got some good two-handed weapon here. Oh, and that one is really nice. 34 to 41. That's better than what I have here. And it has 2 offensive slate in it. So that's really nice. I think I'm gonna put it there. This I'm gonna also keep. Put that one over here. What else did we get? Don't think that is good for us. That maximum L physical damage. No, okay. Tremor. Do we have this one? I don't think so. There we go. We have Tremor now. Let's see something. Let's see what level it's on. If we go here, gonna be able to see that new one I have, Tremor over here. Rage generation 300 when it's on the ground, taking stun to nearby enemies. And it's at level 1. So, if my theory is correct, we're gonna go up in levels, and that's gonna go up, and it has nothing to do with the usefulness of it. Should we change that one for this one? Rage cost, and this is rage generation, so we can use it even though we don't have any rage. So that could be really nice. I like the idea. So we're gonna put it. I'd like to have. I'm gonna put it here for now because we're using a staff, and the staff doesn't generate any rage. Oh, okay, that's a nice little animation. So where's that egg? I mean, we still have to find the egg for those guys. Not from those guys, but from the guys from the spiders. I thought that the kind of the elite spider we found were the right ones. But it seems that they're not. Let's use this over here. I didn't see. Oh, that's a new one. Maybe it's that one. So extra fire protection. So that's not a good news for us. I'm gonna try to use a little bit more electricity on him. Maybe do a little bit cold damage. So electricity. Use the slam. Is the range? Okay, so you have it. Something like that, 20-second cooldown. It's fire protection, so even though I do fire damage on it, well, it still does a little bit of damage. So I'm not sure what the difference between resistance and protection, because I was still able to do damage to it with my fire spells. So now the game is getting more interesting. Let's see what we got here. We got 2 examples of the same book. Launch a knife forward which inflict rend damage to a single enemy and has decreased critical chance. Has increased critical chance, I'm sorry. Use charge which are regenerated with time. Okay, let's learn this. There we go. Let's go see exactly what it does. So we have it here. Do you need something special to do to use this? Do you need range weapon or something? No, you don't. Okay. So we're gonna change the stance. Let's say we won't use any stance and try to use this one over here. There seems to be a charge on it. Launch a knife forward which inflict rend to a single enemy and has increased critical chance. Use charge, which are originated with time. Okay, so you just have to wait. So we're at 2 right now. I want to say hi to the 2 person who are looking at this right now live. Hi everybody. Okay, so that did a little bit of damage. But it doesn't go through anything. It's just the first one it hits. But it's still nice. I mean, oh, we have a Thunderbolt. The damage is kind of interesting for a level 1 thing. We picked up a little bit of blue, so we're gonna go see what it does. There's a new staff. There's a new ring. Umbra resistance 26% to corrupted enemy, but we don't have anything to corrupt anybody. This ring over here, rend resistance, damage to Petus, and critical chance with weapon. I think I'm gonna keep my regeneration and fire, but that's still interesting. Thunderbolt, if I click on it, it's gonna tell me that I already have this thing, and I hope this is better than what we have. So it's agility. No, sadly it's not for us. So let's continue and try to find that egg. That is taking a little bit longer than I was expecting, I must say. I was hoping for a quicker resolution on this one. Let's roll a fireball, do the electric thing. Huh. That went well. I'm not using my slam. I don't think about it. I'm not thinking about it. Maybe I should. There we go. It seems to be stunning them, but when I have to check back, does it do any damage? Stun chance 80%, stun time. So okay, so it doesn't do any damage. It stuns them. So it's a little bit the same kind of idea that the Frost Nova does. It doesn't do any damage, but it frees people. It gives you a chance to recollect yourself and maybe go back. So since they have a 20-second cooldown, that could be good. Let's use the Frost Nova here. So those 2 spells kind of have the same utility. Do we need both of them? I'm not sure. But like I said, since they have a 20-second cooldown, that could be good. That new fireball with 2 balls each time, it's quite nice. It does a lot of damage. And where for single target, I don't know if it's much use. I don't know if you hit both target with both. Well, I mean with one target with both fireballs. I have to be closer to try this. Let's get close. Yeah, there were 2 of them. So still not sure if it works. If the 2 fireballs are adding to one another. That's a longer dungeon than I thought. Let's stun those guys, give us some chance to reposition. It was dodging. I cannot check what I want to check. Oh! Take the egg. Oh! Here we are. But I don't think that would be this easy. Is that the egg over here? No, that's not the egg. Where is that egg? Oh, maybe it's here? No, that's just goodies. Okay. Oh, he says I'm out of places. So I'm gonna get rid of some normal stuff. If I can say this, we're gonna put this here. I don't know what this is. Bleeding vial. Huh. Okay, that's a new system. I have to look at this. Alchemist stash. Sash, I'm sorry. But that could be really interesting. Equip potion and fire refill 40% faster. Yeah, that would be nice. Is there things here that are worth practically nothing? Oh, that thing is only 21, so I'm gonna leave it here. This is a value of 9, 33, 21, 18. So yeah, okay, let's get rid of those things. Oh, there's a new cape, a long cape. Oh, it's better than what we have. Plus access to all attribute. And a minus 8% to cooldown on your spells. That's really good. Let's put it here. Yeah, we have a bow right now if we want to. Heavy armor. But this is for raid generation. Okay. So let's try. They say to take the egg, but I'm not finding the egg. Where is it? Where's that egg? Am I missing something? Or maybe it's in the middle of it. Yeah, that would make sense. Here it is. But something big is gonna come up. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's no such thing as a free lunch. So yeah, let's get away from all of those people a little bit. Let's try to throw things that will do a lot of damage. Oh my god, there's a lot of people here. So I don't have any... I cannot roll. Okay, here we go. Let's throw some fireballs. Let's stun people a little bit. Fire this thing here. It kind of didn't do any damage. That was weird. Okay, that time it did a lot of damage. So I'm kind of getting away from them as much as I can. Keeping my life high. Maybe I should be a little bit more aggressive on my spells and throwing more of them. Let's stun them. My life is going low a little bit. Let's go away from them. There was a little bit of lag here. I'm sorry about that. Don't know if it's the server or if it's my computer. There's a lot of people around here. But they're nice. I mean, they're keeping in the line, so can do a lot of damage with this thing, with the Thunderbolt. That's nice. I'm gonna freeze them. Oh, did it too soon. Trying to stay out of the poison. So my life is not that bad. Maybe I should take a potion a little bit. Not enough stamina. Okay, that's okay. Let's take this over here. So there's a lot more orb than I thought there would be. So all the talents that we're saying, use this, and if you collect a globe or something, you will have a bonus. I didn't thought those were going to be good, but the more I play the game, the more I realize that they're really generous on globes. Did I kill everybody? And use Alt to see what's on the ground. Missed a lot of things. And Forged Dagger. I'm not sure how good this is. Okay. So is there a way to go out of here? That could have been nice, you know? Because now I'm afraid that I have to walk all the way back. Is that it? There's no way. There's no other way to. So okay. So since we're not walking that fast, it's a little bit tedious to go back on foot all the way back. Maybe there's another way around this that I don't know. I will check for that too. Did our slam level up? Oh, we're level 3 now. So it might be unused. Might be part unused, part on where we're going up in level. Because it's still level 4. Let's see. We're at 1997, okay? Let's use it a few times. Let's go back to it. We're at the same XP right now. So maybe, or maybe you have to do damage with it. Oh. That's nice. Bronze ring, sorry. Not taking the gray stuff. I'm already full. The only thing I want right now is to get out of here. Sadly, we have to walk all the way back. So if you're a developer and you want to improve the game, I think having some kind of a portal to go back to the beginning of the of here, to go back from to the beginning of the dungeon, I can say this like that. That would be really nice. I like the little 2-level illusion over here. Because I mean, if you're an action RPG, you want things to go fast. I mean, if it's just a normal RPG, you're open to grinding, you're open to doing long walks just to get special items or something like that. But in a RPG like this, ARPG I should say, well, it's taking a lot of times just to go back to the beginning. I mean, it doesn't give you anything. For people who are asking, where can I see my stamina? It says I used a few rolls, and it says you're out of stamina. Let's check what it looks like. Here we go. Not enough stamina. You can see it at the bottom over your rage meter. It's a little green dot. You see the second one just appeared. You're gonna have a third one, and a fourth one. Obviously, there's more open dots over here. For now, I'm at 4 on 4, so I understand that I cannot go higher than this, but we'll probably be able to find, maybe by leveling up or with quest or something, we're gonna find ways to put that stamina, those empty little rounds, to use. At least that's what I'm thinking. And here we are. That's the exit. Thank God. Now we're gonna go back to Seren. Let's look at our map. Okay, that's not that much of a walk. And maybe we should go into town to sell our stuff. Yeah. I think we're gonna stop the stream over here. And so that time it did some damage. Are we still at the same number? No, the number went higher, but we also got some XP, so not sure. Oh, I don't want to go in there. Am I not using the right path right now? I don't want to fight with you. Okay, so let's go down. Where are we? Okay, we're gonna go that way a little bit. I want to make sure that we have... Oh, maybe I should go through here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we have to go through here. Get to the other side. That does a lot of damage. Where are we on the map? Okay, so what I want to go is I want to find the. I want to go back to town because we're full of stuff. Normally, I like to go ahead and clear as fast as I can my missions, but since we're full, we're gonna go back to town here, and that will be the end of our stream. So in episode 5, what we're gonna do is sell our stuff, look a little bit at our equipment, and then we're going to turn in that quest. So thank you for being here. Thanks for the people who are watching live, and I hope you enjoy. And there should be another Wolcen tomorrow morning. So thank you very much. Bye, everybody.